Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism, and welcome back to Manor Lords, where we've got a bit of flax coming in there, which is good. I don't actually think we're doing anything with flax at the moment. We're getting a yield there. Its crop growth is 49%, but it's getting harvested. I'm not quite sure how they work this out, but that's fine. We'll get some flax, and this will go up to here. And then we need to find something to do with it. I think we said we would do here, didn't we? We were going to turn this into a tailor's shop, and next to it we were going to put a linen lado. Where is it? Weaver's shop. Wool, yarn, flax, linen. Boom. So I'm going to say, well, this can go here, and we'll get that started there. That's good. We're still working towards this next point for the sheep. Unfortunately, we're going to struggle because we didn't have very good barley this year, so we have nothing stored inside here to generate the beer. I suppose we can just turn on a bit of trade back again, if we need to. So let's import barley. We do have 18 of it currently, so it needs to be going somewhere, but it doesn't seem like it is. Breweries there. Okay. So we'll try and get some beer going, because that's basically what these folks are waiting on here to level up. And a food supply is a little iffy. Again, bread didn't look like we had a great year on it. Yeah, there's only 2 bread in the market. That's awful. But looks like stuff was getting done there. So I'm hoping they now come in and what's it called? Threshing priority. I mean, I feel like we should put threshing priority on high, because we just never seem to end up with the red we want. But otherwise, yeah, we have flax. The weaver's workshop is done, and we have a family we can stick in it. That's good. We have a few free families as well we can stick over here. That's good as well. Alright, so the flax is moving over to the weaver's workshop, which is going to generate us cotton. We'll then upgrade this, can we? What do we not have? Oh yeah, fuel and food is struggling there, so that might be a while before we can do that, unfortunately. Hoping bread comes in a little bit better this time. Clothing stores open, that's good. That'll just be linen being sold there, I guess. They just sell the raw material until we make something. Generic storage full. Saw pit, that has been fixed apparently. There isn't an update, although I don't think the update is usable with current save files, unfortunately. So there's a few more things I want to try on this save file before we start all over again once the game's been developed a little bit. But for now, I kind of want to sort of finish off this little playthrough with a couple more episodes. I would really like to take another area, or at least see what that looks like. Trying to. So they're going to both be fallow this year. Okay, yeah, and then barley the year after. Sure, that could have been barley this year, really, looking at it. We're too late to lock it in now, looks like. That's fine. What have we got over here? That's going to be barley and barley. Wheat. Yeah, we're not going to have a good bread year again. Although there is stuff in here, wheat. So they just need to turn it into. Oh, look at them all go, man! There's so many of them. I mean, it's good though. It means they fly through the sowing part of the process. I think it's basically what we have to do. I'm hoping they come up here now and start generating this into grain. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, cool. And some goes down here as well. Sure. That's good. And it all gets piled into here, which in turn turns it into flour, which in turn turns it into the oven. Alright, so hopefully we get back on track with bread there. We have hardly any charcoal. Is selling it here a problem? I know we did put it in here. Where is it? Exports. Oh, well, we'll put it in no trade. I mean, we're not even close to that surplus, so. Firewood, yeah, it's trickling down. Okay. We'll make sure we get some more stuff going on there. Keep it all for ourselves. I suppose the place just has got a lot bigger. It is just using a lot more of the stuff, eh? Talking of which, what's the woodcutter's lodge looking like? Woodcutter's lodge. This is the one, right? Yeah, firewood. Okay, well, let's give that another family then. Get some more in. Seems like the foresters work a lot slower than the the woodcutters, because we just keep getting pushed further and further back, unfortunately. But it is what it is. How's this looking? Still pretty poor, unfortunately. How about over here? No, these ones over here, where are they? The ones we were going to upgrade. Oh, good, we can do it. There we go, so we'll do that. Can we do both? We can, sure, let's do that. That gives us a point. I'm hoping it helps with the fertilization here, because that's one thing we seem to suffer from the most is poor fertilizing. And we just need to figure out food, basically. There's nothing else up to do up here. Rye is slightly better than wheat, but for the most part doesn't really help us. There is also orchardry and honey as well. Beekeeping could give us another form of income. Food, sorry. Trapping, I kind of wish we didn't do that one. It doesn't seem to have done anything for us. Skinning, double the amount of meat harvest. I mean, that's not terrible. And then pelt extraction doubles hides. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Forest management doubles berries. So all of these kind of help, but, still not great numbers, really. I still think they wouldn't help us. I really want to hope fertilization helps, and then maybe beekeeping as another advancement. But yeah, I kind of just want sheep running around the fields as well, to be honest with you. Are we getting a decent sized house this time? Yes. Oh yes, it's a nice big one. Yeah. There we go. This side of the road's rocking it. We've still got little gnome houses over here, but this side of the street is, like pulling out all the stops for the housing. That's great. I guess we must have already upped these into larger families. Let's hope it doesn't cause too much of an issue. Yeah, they look good, eh? Yeah, starting to get the real hustle and bustle going on up here with the market at the end of the street. I love it. Okay, there we go, because that has space for more families is the problem. It now 2 of 4, it literally doubles the space. Now I'm okay with them coming in and just hanging out. The worry is that when you turn these into artisan houses, it removes the 4 families from the work pool. So you have to be keeping that in mind as you do it and see where they drop off for. There we go. That gave us the development point for fertilization, which we will do. Which means we can now come up to here and start clicking on these. Problem with these is they're going to cost us planks, which is something we've always struggled with ever since we opened up the insane little workers here. Where is it? The joiner's shop here absolutely churns through these planks like no one's business. It's got swords and shields there, which is good. It's currently making large shields. How many large shields do we have in stock? Let's have a look. Military. Small shields, large shields, sidearms. And then where's the tools? Or the wooden, where is it? Wooden things. Commodities, no. Tools, is it? No, what's that under there? Wooden. There's one that's like wooden cogs and stuff. Oh, there, wooden parts. We're down to 0 again. Let's get making wooden parts. Uses slightly less plankage, I think. There we go. That should hopefully help us there. All right, so now we're going to come up here. We're going to start fencing these. Just as we can. It'll take us a little moment while planks appear. But every time planks appear, we're just going to click it. We have -3 planks now. That's good. We have a negative supply of planks. Guys just wandered over to the plank store to grab some, and there was a tiny little black hole there instead. Okay. Rotting crops? Wait. What? Why are you rotting? Don't rot. That's not allowed. It's the first time we've seen that, isn't it? Is that an irrigation thing? I hope it's not because I'm doing this while there's food there. I'd be surprised if that was it. Rotting crops. Oh no. Is it because it's under construction while there's crops there? Is that the problem? The construction is seemingly going backwards. I hope it goes away when this is done. Let's see. What are you doing? Where are you taking planks to? What are you doing? Why are you storing the planks in there? Ditz, go away. You're not helping, buddy. What is happening? That's so strange. They're picking the planks up and walking away with them. Okay, so as soon as the planks get there, it gets finished. That's so strange. Is there anything on here about it being rotten? We can burn the field? I mean, I hope we don't have to do that. It doesn't tell me there that it's rotting anywhere. Forager hut's empty. Oh, yeah, well, we know that happens every year. Huh. How peculiar. Well, I'll keep clicking them, I guess. There's 2 more gone. How strange. I hope that doesn't leave us with just 0 wheat this year. Maybe it might. Are these rotten? My problem is I can't tell if they're like coloured brown or whatever. I don't see the colour. It looks okay to me. But, you know, I don't know. They're going to jump. Oh, my word. Look at them all go. We're going to get a good barley field going on here. This one's fallow. So if we bring... So basically we can bring in sheep now. Is that... It'll hold 60? I mean, that seems insane. Where do we bring sheep from then? Do we just... It's not just trading post, is it? No, that's horse. Livestock. Residential. Tavern. Church. Corpse pit. Marketplace, well, beverage plant, no. Is it to do with farming then? Oven, windmill, pasture. Provides pasture space. No, that's just always pasture, right? Sheep farm, there we go. Workers collect wool from grazing sheep. Sheep must first be imported via the livestock trader. So where's that then? Livestock trading post. Enables trading livestock with trade points and other settled regions. Okay, well, I feel like this can go up here. Just so that it's close to where it needs to be. Let's see if that works out. They're getting on it. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. It just required a couple of wood. And then we'll bring in a load of sheep. And I think what happens is rather than having the sheep just in the sheep farm, they instead sort of mill around the fallow spot. So pasture space 4. Space for sheep and lambs to graze. Without enough space, your animals will run away. Okay. People advance trade. Oh, there we go. So we have 5 oxen. Sheep. They cost us 20. We have wealth at the moment. So let's import 10. Let's try 10. See what happens. 30 that costs us. So that's cost us 300. So a good chunk of them will bring in. Man, I tell you what, bringing in barley for the tavern absolutely drinks the money we make out of that place. I mean, literally. I managed to get the houses I wanted here. Can we finally do something over here? No, fuel store supply. I do worry that this is just too far away from the market at this point, and that wouldn't surprise me. That's about as far away from a places I would expect. Yeah, look, it's the closer ones are getting what they need. Fuel is just about getting covered, but the food supply is really still low from poor bread the year before. I did put a marketplace here, but I don't think they even look at it until this one's full. And there is currently 7 free locations there, so without sort of upping... I mean, we do have families that can go in the granary and the storehouse and stuff. Maybe that'll help. Let's try that. Let's fill those up. They've instantly already opened a firewood, a clothing. What else? I don't know. Alright. Anything going on here? Trade. 10. Current 0. Okay. So they're on the way, I guess. I want to see people delivering the sheep. Currently not something I can see. I do see everyone coming up to work the farms. Cool. It's April. That means it's time to sow the seeds. I feel like I can put the plow back in here now. I don't know why he was picking up those planks. That was so weird. I love the fact that people were delivering planks to build fences, and then the ox was like, planks no go here. Seeds go here. Come on, man. Where's that sheep? They're all off. Catch you later, gang. Good work today. No sheep in sight. Well, it is what it is. This was 7 before. Let's have a look. It's now 5. Yeah, so a couple more opened off those being in there. We have this storehouse here as well. I can actually just fill those up. They're instantly going to make stalls. Clothing mostly. I mean, I don't feel like we need the clothing stalls really. And they're also going to be empty a lot of the time. Firewood's fine though. If that increases firewood coverage, I'm kind of happy with that. Let's have a look. Fuel coverage, yeah, it is just those last two up there. Look, they kind of struggled to get to it. Food variety has increased off the back of that, even though we haven't got that much bread. Just being able to get more variety to people has helped a little, so that's good. I'll definitely keep an eye on that. But my main focus right now is on my sheeps. I must see my sheeps. It obviously makes sense that somebody needs to go and get the sheep. So we've put a family in, and the money has gone from our account. I'm hoping this guy wanders there and then at some point turns back up again with a sheep. Oh my word, little Bo Peep hasn't lost her sheep. She's found them. Look at her go. Oh my words, what a legend. We're going to watch her bring up this sheep and then see what the sheep does. Who is this sheep? Is that first one? Oh, it's unnamed. Or is that Beatrix? Oh, Beatrix might be the name of the sheep. Yeah, it is. Beatrix, the living legend. Here she comes up into the. Oh, look at this. Oh, somebody reminded us about the visit mode as well. Actually, just something we haven't looked at. Dorothea and Beatrix. Okay. Yeah, somebody reminded us of the visitor mode, but I do prefer a bit more of a sort of godlike look around the place. But Beatrix is bringing our first sheep in. There we go, and straight over to the fallow fields they go. Currently at 23-week capacity. Now, I don't think I've seen a single one of these fields go over like 30. So we're going to see now, I mean, it's 2 sheep, it's not much, but I'm hoping after a short period we'll have 10 sheep in here. We can have up to 68. So basically what we need to do is find our lowest pasture size and make sure we don't go over that in sheep. It's probably something like this here. Sure, we'll follow them. We'll do this as we can. There we go. Unassigned families needed for construction field. Oh, I just put my last family in the livestock place. Okay, what was the thing I did before that? Saw pit doesn't. That's still broken. I'm just going to... Oh, they have a family there, though. No, I don't want them selling planks. Why are you selling planks? We want used planks. We have 1. We need planks. How are we doing here? 2 free store locations, so that other market may well fill out in a little bit. Is that it? We've got 2 sheep. What are the rest of them doing? I'm hoping they're all still going somewhere. Import livestock, guiding an ox. What are you guiding an ox for? Go and get livestock. That's it. We have a few sheep getting started, and that's fine. So as we can, we'll just keep sort of fencing all of them in, so they've always got somewhere to go. That's fallow, eh? Oh no, that's not fallow. That's flax. So, talking of flax, what's going on here? Nothing in the Weaver's Workshop, and we never managed to get over here. The fuel stall is better, but the food type is still not. I just really want this to be a clothier. Tailor is the word I could not find. Blacksmith, yeah, joiners, yeah. Fletcher. So Fletcher is the other one that we didn't do. We could generate some fletching and get some bow and arrows out there, get them sold, get them made ourselves, I guess. We can, if we look at army now, we're actually really fleshed out. We have 36 footmen armed and ready to go. We're not making enough spears, and our retinue is, they're already manned, but it works a little bit differently. So blacksmith, I don't think, makes spears, right? Oh, no, it does. Excuse me. All right, well, let's knock that over to spears then. We'll make some spears, because I do feel like when we try and move over to here, we're going to need an army of sorts. We'll find out. That's probably going to be the end of the series. We'll get brutally murdered. These are slowly getting done. We're super low on planks, but it is slowly happening. We have 3 sheep. We have 3 sheep. 26% wheat. Please tell me this does something. I haven't just used all my points for nothing. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Do we have any barley coming in this time? 1 field of it. 2 fields of it there. Okay. Means I can probably not purchase it for a bit. Because it absolutely just drinks the money we make. We need to export stuff. We have 168 ale. And there's 1 in the tavern. Does it all just sit in the granary? Yeah, it does all just sit in the granary. Okay. So maybe we need to bring in barley. But, like, we need a surplus of 1. 2. Let's try 2 barley there and see if that helps. We generated a lot more money than went out there. Maybe we're just spending way too much money on barley. It's difficult to know what the number is. Okay. Let's have a look over here. Any good? No, we've lost the food store now. I'm hoping stuff moves down here when we can. How many's left here? 2. What can we fill up here? What can we flesh out here that sells stuff? Tannery. Do you want to open another market stall? No, this is silly, isn't it? We don't want to do that. It'll happen organically. It'll happen when it's ready, when it's good and ready. Any advance on 3 sheep? 5 sheeps. 27% on the wheat. Yeah. Looks like it doesn't get any more. Maybe it just refills it quicker and not 6 sheep. Maybe it just refills it quicker and not actually makes it higher. Fields to the highest priority. Take care of first. Also your harvest. Burn it. Livestock. Going somewhere. Pasture space is 60. I don't know how we. Oh, they're off. They're off. I don't know how we tell the livestock to go elsewhere, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. Okay, well, industry. Workers use wool to produce yarn. Yeah, where are we getting the wool from, though? Sheep farm. Workers collect wool from grazing sheep. Let's see if we can generate some wool. Can't see how that's a bad idea. I mean, they're absolutely going insane over here, and we love to see it. Look at that. Well, for the longest time, I've wished this one over here to be the cheap place, but it just isn't happening. We're actually going to make it this one instead. Oh my goodness, we just ran out of planks. I had them. I waited. I've sat here and waited till I could press the button. Taylor's Workshop, go, go, go. Oh my word, the short supply of planks. Genuinely, I was looking through the patch notes for the updated patch that's currently on the beta branch, and like the first one is, yeah, the saw pit's broken and we're gonna fix it. There's a lot of good stuff in there as well. Some good stuff, some bad stuff. Some stuff that's a little cheesy at the minute, like the trade routes. Honestly, are a little too strong. You can very quickly accumulate wealth from them. And there's a new mechanic that comes in that stops you sort of sprawling too much because you play a rent from here, I think, to the king based on the number of houses. So you have to be a little bit sort of more careful about who's actually doing what. Tailor's shop now is going. That's cool. So let's have a look what they can do. They can make gambesons. That makes linen and dyes, or yarn and dyes for cloaks. Now, dyes is something I don't think we're generating yet, so they'll have to start with gambesons, which they get from linen, which comes from here. Weaver's Workshop, there's nothing in it, but I'm sure we have linen, right? We have 15 wool, we have 0 linen. Huh. Yarn? Oh, I can never remember how these work. Okay, Weaver's Workshop. Yarn. Turns wool into yarn and flax into linen. Ah, yes, because the linen just goes straight to the marketplace, which is probably what's happening, right? Clothing. Yeah, leather, linen, yarn, shoes, cloaks. So, Tailor's shop will eventually, I hope, start receiving linen for the gambesons. Clothes is much more generic because gambesons are for army people, so that's fine. But we do need to look at dyes then. So dyes, I think, are made from herbs. Here, yes. Oh, berries into dyes. Oh man, we eat berries. I mean, kind of. Do we put this up by here and just completely come to terms with the fact that nobody actually eats berries anymore because we make about 6 of them a year? Let's see what that does for us. We don't have a family because obviously we made a tailor there, which cut off one of our standard families. This storehouse is... I don't want to really mess with storehouses. What else can we do? Where else can we pull someone from the minute? It's probably this farm, isn't it? Okay, boop, boop. Let's take 2 away from there. But I do think we need to start looking at adding in some more property. That's about as big as it's going to go. So we can do one here. One here. We can do one here even though it's not level 3 yet, but that's fine. We'll just get some more housing in here, see if we can get these bigger buildings. The small, tiny baby building is looking better. Tailor's shop is looking okay now. It doesn't have any linen in it. Linen in it? Because linen is the one that's coming from flax. We have no flax in the next couple of years, so we are going to have a lot of beer, though. That's good. So it might take us a while before we start seeing the fruits of our labour there. The sheep are pottering about. There's 10 sheep in there now. Ah, wheat 40. That seems a bit higher than it used to be. 37, 26. So they were there before. That doesn't seem to have helped at all. Oh my goodness, I don't know why we zoomed out so much there. That doesn't seem to have helped that much. But wheat 40 here. Maybe they just needed a whole year on there. Because wheat 40 is, I feel like, higher than it's ever been. Although that is the one spot where wheat grows better, to be honest with you. Maybe for bread. Do we keep any bread now? 3 bread. I just want to check that's not something we're missing. We have 12 wheat currently. We have 70. We have 114. Oh, wait, they must have just finished, right? Yeah, we're just starting a bread run now. Yeah, that's fair. Let's put a family in the oven there, see if we can speed it up a little bit. Just starting a bread run, so that's not a problem. It's usually a little bit better than that. Okay. Cool. Okay. Goats are happening. No, sheep are happening. I don't know what they're doing. They've got to be cold. But they're generating us wool now as well, I think. Let's have a look. There's nothing in there, but sure. Do we have any wool? Yeah, 28 wool. That's pretty good. It's getting turned into yarn. So I feel like we need like 3 tailor shops. Because cloaks are just not getting built right now. Without that dye. Talking of which, is this up and running? Yep. And we can stick somebody in it. I don't think it's going to do much this winter because it's literally just opened as soon as the berries get empty. So it'll probably take a while before we can do that. But as soon as we do have dye and wool in, we can make cloaks, which is a good clothing option, I guess. And something we can maybe sell on the market as well. On the sort of wider world market, that is. But otherwise, yeah, still nothing going on. There's 13 free locations there. Market supply and demand. It connects all the markets together. So these numbers are based on that market over there. Whether or not this number then sort of pushes the average up, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Oh, these houses have... Yeah, they're a little bigger. They're still sort of few and far between, though, eh? Like, it's still a lot more spread out on this side of the hill than that side. But that's okay. We just love these little streets. Talking of which, I'm going to finish off the episode by going ploop ploop. Here I am. And I'm going to take a little look around. I can run. So as we enter town, we have a stable. Who's hanging out in this stable? Here we have a horse. Why do we have a horse? I don't feel like the horse does anything. That guy was just... What are they bringing? Oh, yeah. So look, 1 ale is a barrel, look. They're bringing the ale down, man. They're having a good time tonight. Trading post. It's doing well over there. There we enter the market. That guy's carrying fuck all. Okay. Oh man, these market stalls look depressing, don't they? There's absolutely nothing in them. Feast your eyes on our fine selection of absolutely nothing. That's got bread and a vegetable in it. All the market stalls are so empty. I wish you could sort of like curtail them a little bit. It'd be nice if they only were full. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit of a trek up this hill. Up into our high street. Look at this. High street. Somebody commented that it was incredibly British of me to call it a high street. I suppose it is. It's the downtown, I guess. But it isn't, though, right? Like, downtown is very much a North American term. You know, this is the high street. This is how these are built in the UK. There's one street, and it's the main thoroughfare of the village. So that's what's happening here. I mean, this is a very sort of residential one, but eventually what would happen over the years is that these residences would move sort of forward facing, and they would bring their goods out to the front, and eventually that just became a store selling area. Oh, she was just wandering around with an axe. It's nothing weird. There's houses up here. We come to the top of the row. Oh, it looks so different from down here. I'm struggling to spot where I am. But we'll just go past this big old bridge, and there you can see the other sort of bustling area of the place. There we go. Somebody's been not very courteous to put their outhouse right by the path. Stinks. She's got a bucket. Okay, good stuff. Here, there's a trader coming in. Wow, just crazy that there's this level of detail at this level. I mean, you could give me a sword and a shield and let me smack stuff around again, and I'd feel like I was in an indie RPG, right? Like the graphics are more than good enough to handle something like this, and I'm just zoomed into a city builder. It's kind of insane. I'm going to walk all the way up to the fields. Here we go. I'm going to head all the way up here. It's cold out there, ladies. You need to get yourself covered up. I wonder if we'd see them wearing the cloaks if we generated them. I bet we wouldn't, but that'd be cool. All right, here's our sheep shearers. Not got much going on at the minute. I'll just literally just try to jump over that then. There's the oven. What do you mean we all know what that means? I want to go and see the sheeps in the snow, and then we'll call it a day. Oof. Heavier than it looks. It's freezing here, pal. What are you talking about? It's freezing as well. There we go. Can we walk through these bigger buildings? Oh, we can as well, look. That's good. Got some hay dying. Looks like we probably can't get into the sheep fields because we purposefully put up a fence. I mean, that's literally what we spent the episode doing. Oh wow. We can walk in here. I'm not sure we're meant to, but we can. The path is here. Yeah, we can't get to the sheep. We built the fences too good. Maybe here? Oh, I'm going to totally try and clip in. Come on, clip. They won't clip. This is as close as we get to the sheep. It's like a really bad zoo. Hey, sheeps. Hey, sheeps, come see me. I bought you. I own you. No, they're not interested. Well, there we go. I could spend an hour walking around here and chatting rubbish. I won't make you watch it, though. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.